my mic is on mute. Anyway, as I was saying, good evening, Sacramento. My name is Ethan Cat, and today we will be taking a romp through one of the greatest classic video games of all time. That's right, we will be playing Donkey Kong Country Advanced. Now, I know what you're thinking. Donkey Kong Country, one of the best, most classic video games of all time. However, many people remember it from the Super Nintendo version. I, on the other hand, grew up with the definitive version of the video game. That's right, the Game Boy Advanced version. Why is it so saturated? I have no idea. You know what? I do know why it's so saturated, because that's just how things looked on the Game Boy Advance. You know what I mean? Now, I know everybody has collective nostalgic memories of this video game. You played it on the Super Nintendo, you played it on an emulator, but I played this game on the Game Boy Advance. How is it different? There's many differences to it. Many people think the game is worse on the Nintendo handheld, but I staunchly disagree. I'm yet to figure out whether that's just me being blown with my own nostalgia, or whether that's an actual, genuine take of the game. It's Friday, I can't talk good, and that's fine. The Game Boy Advance was not messing around. No, they really just tried to make this shit as bright as possible. Well, I think the actual, like, proper colors on the Game Boy Advance were pretty saturated, mostly because the system itself wasn't backlit until we got to the Game Boy Advance SP, and that sort of, you know, threw everything out of whack. But I didn't have one of those. That was before my time. It's Friday. Let's play some video games. Yeehaw. Jamming out to these good... Jamming out to these good tunes. Yeah, absolutely. Like, Donkey Kong Country has one of the greatest soundtracks of all time, and it is genuinely perceived to have been butchered by the technology of the Game Boy Advance. I think it's fine. I have a fondness for the soundtrack of the Game Boy Advance version, even though it has absolutely no bass at all. Into my name. I can't do that. I'm above that.
Okay, little buddy, as part of your hero training, you've got to stand guard tonight over my bananas.
That's how we talked in the animated program. Do we all remember that? I do.
I'll relieve you at midnight, so try to stay awake until then.
See, this version of the game had cutscenes. It had lore. You know, it had a narrative to pull you through the game that wasn't just tucked away in the game's instruction manual, like the Super Nintendo version had. And that's why this is the definitive version of Donkey Kong Country. Words? This is so incorrect. Yeah, it's definitely a new take on the game. Oh god, those things are way brighter than I remember.
DK, wake up!
That's how I imagine he sounds.
What'd you do that for? I was having a nice nap. Take a look inside your banana cave. You're in for a big surprise.
They don't even give him, like, mean lines.
My bananas and my buddy, Diddy, they're gone.
The Kremlings will pay. It's... Listen, if you're gonna give Donkey Kong dialogue, at least make it sound like Donkey Kong. Like, this just sounds... It just sounds like a Donkey Kong fan fiction, honestly. Hello! Twitch.tv user thevet_10. What's poppin'? I thought that was a Diddy voice, not a Cranky. Well, in my defense, they didn't show anybody on screen for me to assign the voice to. It was very reasonable for me to assume that that was a cry for help from Diddy Kong himself. The colors are driving me crazy. They are so incorrect. Yeah, the colors of Donkey Kong Country Advance are a lot brighter than they were on the Super Nintendo hardware. And you know what? I am just realizing this now. Actually, you know what? I'm... Ah! That was embarrassing. Okay, before I go forward, there is... One thing I do remember about the Game Boy Advance version is that there are, like, special little secrets that they added in the game to find. Like, for example, you can go back into Donkey Kong's house. I don't remember if this was a feature of the Super Nintendo game, but it's something you can do in the Game Boy Advance version, and I appreciate that. And not only that, there are secret collectibles here, too. Check this shit out! I've got a camera. What does the camera do? I don't actually know, to be honest. Okay, will the barrel respawn? That's great, because I absolutely embarrassed myself by losing Donkey Kong there. Okay, so it's like DK64 plus... plus SNES Donkey Kong DLC. Yeah, it is kind of a mix of both. No, I didn't want to go back in the house. There's another secret that I know about in this level, which I don't remember if it was from the Super Nintendo version or not, but if you manage to go up here, there's a secret you can get. If you do this, if you do it right, huh? See, there's this little, like, patch of land here that you can, like, bounce into, and it gives you something. And I have no idea if this was there in the original game or not. Hata! Yeah, see? You get one of these barrels. Third time's the charm. Shut up. I'm trying my best. Now, I don't remember whether they had these barrels in the first game, but literally I remember playing this in the Game Boy Advance version, and it was one of my favorite things. Oh! Oh, and I've already lost it. So, under normal circumstances, you'd be able to throw the keg and stand on it, and ride it throughout the entire level, but I immediately lost it, and so now I can't do that. Also, Diddy Kong can kill those giant Kremlings in this one. I don't think he could do that in the original game. It was in there. Damn it! I thought it was like a super secret Game Boy Advance hack that only I knew about. I never understood that bonus level that's sitting right there, because, like, normally bonus levels are something that you have to go out of your way to find. That you literally just run straight into as soon as you step on Rambi. Like, you can't not get that bonus level. And I got a camera, too. Find the exit. I did. It was literally a straight line. Yes! Woo. Now, another thing that I don't know about from the original game. Can you go up here? Oh, no. Never mind. I think you can walk up that exit mounted in some levels, and, like, sometimes it gives you a bonus, and sometimes it's just a platform that goes nowhere. And I love that, honestly. Yeah, see, like, you go up here, and then there's nothing. You can just walk up here. That's fine. Whee! Oh my god, this level wasn't Dark Nighttime in the original. Yeah, it's... I actually, like, before I started, like, loading up this game to play on stream, I, like, looked through a big list of all the things that were different between the Super Nintendo and the Game Boy Advance version of Donkey Kong Country, and there's a lot of weird color issues, or errors, that I did not know were there in the original. Like, apparently the colors in, like, half the levels are just wildly incorrect. Like, apparently, I think this level's supposed to, like, transition from, like, daytime to nighttime. Maybe that was Jungle Hijinks. Anyway, there's a level that's supposed to do that, but simply doesn't. It does at the end? Well, not this time. Not in this version of the game. Oh, fuck off. I have played the Donkey Kong Country games so many times it's embarrassing. Listen! They're good games to play. It's okay, we can work on this together then. You can tell me all the things that I missed through my absolutely epic 100% speedrun. Oh, shit. Boing? Oh, fuck off. I feel like these little, like, ground bonuses that you can slam into are a lot easier to see on the Game Boy Advance hardware. Like... okay, fuck. Like, I think I remember playing the Super Nintendo version on, like, an emulator or something at some point. Or, like, the Nintendo Switch Online thing, that's what I remember. But, like, I remember playing this game on something relatively close to the original hardware. And I felt like a lot of those bonuses were a lot more difficult to clock. Whereas in this version of the game, they really made them a lot more accessible, you know? And by accessible, I just mean easy to stumble upon. Now, I don't remember what... like, here's another thing that's different about all these games. Like, Cranky's Cabin and, like... whatever shit Funky's got going on, they're all different in this version, and I can't remember what Cranky's does.
You seem to be doing quite well. If I'd have been playing, I would have got here much quicker.
He's still a dick.
One thing before you leave. To save your progress, simply press Start on any world map to bring up a menu. Then just select the save icon.
Okay. Looks kind of like the one from Donkey Kong Country 3. Yeah, apparently they, like, reused a lot of, like, content and assets from some of the later Donkey Kong Country games. Which is interesting. Also, Coma Toaster, thank you for the follow. I'm not sure why my audio cue didn't work for announcing new followers, but I appreciate the fact that you're here. Welcome. Oh. Now, Reptile Rumble is a classic. Like, this is...
Yes.
Yippee! Can I... Aw. Could you... Oh, fuck me. Alright. Yes, good to be here. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. Ooh, bonus barrel. Collect the bananas. Pro gaming. I love how the first couple of levels of the, I love how, like, the first couple of bonus levels in Donkey Kong Country is literally just walk in a straight line. Fuck me. It's literally just like walk in a straight line and get the bonus. There's no challenge to this whatsoever, and we're not going to make things difficult to you by any stretch of the imagination. There's no way to lose. And then as soon as you get to, like, World 2, the bonus levels very quickly become like, hey, motherfucker, if you don't press this button at a frame-perfect moment, I am going to throw you off a bridge and murder your entire family. Not only will you lose a life, but I will take yours, IRL. Also, in the first world, I just shoved bonus levels fucking everywhere, apparently. Ah!
There we go.
Oh! That was such a slow, like, cannon. Did you see that? It was like fuck. Just gliding through the air softly. Okay, Oh god! I don't think he was supposed to be able to go down there. Okay, bounce, bounce. Okay, so my main goal for this run... Oh! So my main goal for... My main goal for this run-through right now, right, is to not lose a single life throughout the entirety of the first world. If I can get through the entirety of World 1 without losing a single life, then that's gonna be, like, no matter what happens after that, that's a moral victory to me. Essia Cat Mice, thank you for the follow, by the way. My new follower notification sound absolutely is not working, and that is a point of great shame for me. Oh god. Oh fuck! Okay. Good luck in the mines, then. Listen. You think I'm gonna die in the mines? I have a secret hack for the mines. Just you fucking watch. I feel like the colors on this look like someone took a photo of the original sprites and pulled the exposure out of whack. I cannot stress enough to you that this is simply how it looks on my screen as well. Hello, the real Jake Zillow. Hey, sorry I haven't been on for a while. I didn't realize we switched to Twitch. Work has been long, but now I have money to donate. Ah, the real Jake, thank you for the gifted subs. I really need to get my, like, a sound notification that, you know, accurately expresses my gratitude for any time somebody does that, because right now I'm just sort of sitting here in abject silence while it's happening. And, like, I did this today. I was, like, in my stream settings going, like, okay, I need to, like, fix this stuff up and, like, put a sound notification for any time somebody, like, follows or, like, subs or does any of the other weird Twitch things that I don't quite 100% understand. And I'm now just in this moment realizing that I spent the time to do all of that, but I only did it for my other Twitch setup. Like, I only did it for the setup where I'm just hanging out and painting and not gaming, which was the one setup that I actually needed to do that on. God damn it. But no, thank you for the gifted subs. I very much appreciate it. Which also means I need to, like, actually create some, like... I was so close to using the word emoticons and absolutely dating myself here and now, but I need to work on getting... Ugh! Oh, come on! Okay, I'm good. I need to work on getting some new Twitch emotes. That's the term that I needed to use. I need to work on getting some new Twitch emotes so that people who are really nice and subscribe have some funny little faces to use. I have a couple, but they're all really old from my webcomic days. I thought that fish was gonna kill me. What's the shirt? It's going train... What's the shirt? It's going train core. I'm PT pilled. Total transit cell. I have no idea what that means, but the shirt that I am wearing now simply says the phrase cyberqueers and fits my body in such a way that really makes both of my boobs pop, and I appreciate it. Oh! Clam! Damn it. Okay, I can do this. Thread the needle through... Oh no! Yeah! Easy fucking deal. If you used the boys chant, it would fit the orc branding. I do love the orc branding. Anything orky really fits with me, you know? Also, here's one of my favorite differences between the Super Nintendo and the Game Boy Advance version of the game. My brain's turning off, but that's fine. So in the original Super Nintendo version of the game, right, Funky Kong had like an airline for some reason. That was never quite explained, but also that's totally fine. In this game, he has a fishing minigame, which I think is much more on brand for the chill dude that is Funky Kong. Hi, I'm Funky Kong. See my rad barrels? They're way cool. See, now this is fucking dialogue right here. Like, this is the kind of energy they should have been bringing to the entire start of the game. The jumbo barrel can get you around this island in no time, but it only travels to places you've already visited. The other barrel, the one with the hook, will take you to my most excellent fishing spots. To choose a barrel, simply move underneath it. Okay, he's doing tutorial stuff now. It kind of breaks the immersion a little bit. Will you paint a Donkey Kong orc? There is actually a really cool, like, 3D printable, like, orc ape gorilla thing that I think Station Forge did. And I think they literally called it Orca Kong, as in, like, a mix between, like, orcs and Donkey Kong. Or King Kong, rather, but, you know, the Donkey Kong parallels are also there. And I was very tempted to, like, buy it and find some place to 3D print it, because it looked sick as hell. But I had no idea what I could possibly proxy it in for, because the model was so fucking massive. Anyway. I only like painting Warhammer miniatures that are 3D printed if I can feasibly proxy it in for something, because I am competitive play pilled, and I take everything too seriously. Funky Kong is only second to Kinky Kong? I don't think that's a real name that you just said. I think you made that up. Cool move! You like this. I will set a challenge for you to beat. I don't like the non-truncatedness of I and will spoken by Funky Kong. I will set a challenge for you to beat. I will set a challenge. I will... See, it just doesn't roll off the tongue. Like, it doesn't sound like something he'd say. If you are successful... Again, it's too long. I will reward you with some wicked items. It's like half of his words are like proper English, and the other half is just whatever rad 80s toot he's supposed to have going on. Here's what you need to do. Use the control pad to move on guard left and right. On guard, of course, being the swordfish. When you are ready to strike, press the A button. This will haul the catch from the water. Simply place it in the boat to make it yours. The exact like lines of dialogue that Funky Kong has is it doesn't mash up. It doesn't roll off the tongue well. You can't do the chill, laid-back Funky Kong voice and also read this script words as written. Who needs Gazgul for King Orc Kong? I mean, listen, I like Gazgul as he is, you know? I like Gazgul. I don't need to, like, there's so many, like, Gazgul proxies out there for the world of Warhammer 40,000. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit, okay, I completely forgot what I was supposed to be doing. Red fish! He said to catch the red fish. Fuck, shit. Okay. Hey, I forgot how hard this minigame actually is. Shit. Okay. Oh, fuck. Okay, red fish, only blue. No, only red fish, no blue fish. This... I forgot how, like, absolutely funky the soundtrack for this minigame was. Okay. Hey, this is actually... I hate this, because this is one of those, like, video game things. Oh, come on. It's not giving me enough red fish to catch! Shit. Okay, 3 more, 2 more. Okay, yes! Okay. See, this sucks, because it's one of those weird video game things that, like, I'm sure from an outsider's perspective looking onto it, like, this looks like the easiest shit in the world, right? But, like, when you are in the mix and actually, like, trying to play this video game, it's actually really hard to, like, maneuver the physics of the fucking Game Boy Advance physics engine that it's utilizing. And now it just sounds like I'm making excuses for being shit at video games, which I am, but... Who is talking? That's also a very good question. Catch of the day! Good going! Combo! I have no idea who's supposed to be speaking in any of those things. Oh god! Fuck. Oh, that's right. There's like a secret shortcut up here. Okay, you can't just give me this secret shortcut and also, like, push me right past this, like, Kong token. Because, like, the collector in me... I just kind of short-circuited there for a second. Like, the collector in me is gonna go back and get that token. You know what I mean? Okay, so this just lets me, like, skip half the level. Like, I'm already all the way there now. Kind of, almost. No game is complete without a fishing minigame. That's absolutely right. Listen, I think it's a travesty that they didn't put the fishing minigame in the original Super Nintendo game. What were they thinking? Were they stupid? Did they hate money? Also, were the Kremlings purple in the original game? I don't remember them being so ostentatiously purple. I love the fact that they are, because I love the color purple, and I'm basic like that. But I don't remember the Kremlings being bright purple in the original game. Okay. Oh, come on! Thankfully, due to the magic of Twitch, I believe an ad break just started the second I died. So I have 48 seconds in order to get back to exactly where I was before, and no one will know. Ooh. I don't know how I just got a camera then, but that's totally fine. I'll keep your secret. Damn it! I thought that secret would die with me. Okay. Fuck. This is what I'm talking about. Like, the first, like, two levels of Donkey Kong Country are like, hey, here's a fun little platformer. Donkey Kong's back with a new adventure. Throw barrels. Jump on Kremlings. This is great. And then immediately, at like level 4, it's like, hey, if you miss this like 1 frame worth of input, you are going to like shoot off into the distance and immediately die. Also, I'm not going to be doing any emulator save scumming on this. We are playing this raw as God intended. No! I don't want to quit! I did not mean to press that button, but that's just... I think that's very funny of me going like, we're gonna do this without cheats! Quits the game completely. I won't keep your secret. Oh no! Now everyone's gonna know that I'm bad at video games. It's not really a secret, honestly. Listen, I think that I am the appropriate amount of good that one could reasonably be at video games. Like, I'm not esports superlative by any means, right? But I think I'm better at video games than the average person. Like, I've won my fair share of Super Smash Bros. Brawls, if you will. I've also lost my fair share. Mostly against my older brother, who only plays Kirby and refuses to learn how to play anyone else. Kirby's bullshit. Okay. I'm not gonna get mad. I'm not gonna get mad. Why do we switch to Twitch? A myriad of reasons. Well, for me, switching to Twitch, like, ideally, I would like to, multi-stream on, like, Twitch and YouTube at the same time. But I had to like, change out my stream setup a little bit. Because, like, previously, when I started doing streams, I want to say, like, halfway through last year. That sounds close enough to be true. When I started doing streams about, like, halfway through last year, I was, like, basically running a feed through my really old laptop, right? But now that I'm at a stage where I want to, like, I want to start streaming games, I want to start streaming more often, my laptop's getting a little bit old. It can't, like, fully handle doing stream stuff anymore. So I'm actually running my entire stream setup on my Steam Deck, which, is like one of those little portable Linux-based gaming machines, right? And let me tell you, as somebody who has used Windows their entire life, trying to figure out how the fuck to use a Linux-based computer is a nightmare. So, like, in order to get my multi-streaming setup working on my laptop, which is how I used to do it, I basically just installed a plugin into, like, my OBS folders, right? But now, in order to do that on a Linux machine, I've got to, like, fucking open up, like, a command prompt, and I gotta, like, do all this shit that I just don't know how to do. There are tutorials, and I've tried to follow them, but for some reason, they just don't seem to want to work for me. So, like, ideally, I will go back to multi-streaming once I figure out how to get that working. But, in the meantime, I can stream to Twitch, take the VOD, and then put it up on YouTube. I can't stream on YouTube and then put the VOD on Twitch, if that makes sense. Like, it's easier to go from Twitch to YouTube than it is to go from YouTube to Twitch, at least from just, like, uploading VODs and stuff like that. So that's why I'm on Twitch in the meantime, right? Anyway, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I will say the amount of ads that are on Twitch are a little bit overbearing, but, I don't make the rules. Ow. Candy's Dance Studio. Oh, that's right! There was a DDR minigame in this fucking game. Have you come to get in the groove? I can't do girl voices, that's just, I'm just gonna be honest about that. Okay, no follow-up, just, have you come to get in the groove? I guess I am. Okay, here's how we do it. You will see a line of buttons and directions scrolling across the screen. Hit that button or direction just as it passes through the square box. You will then see hit, miss, or if you are really good, perfect. The dialogue in this game is atrocious, and I simply will not stand for it. To the prize bar at the bottom of the screen, while a miss will cause the prize bar to decrease. Simply repeat this process until the tune stops. I will then reward you depending on your final position on the prize bar. Good luck! That's such a weird, non-human way to introduce, like, a dance minigame. Although I guess they aren't human, so I guess it technically makes sense. So multi-streaming will be a thing if I can watch an ad-free stream. Linux is... yeah, Linux is weird, honestly. And yeah, like, I'm not a fan of how many ads are on, like, you know, live streams, whether it's on Twitch or YouTube these days, but, like, you know, it is kind of par for the course at this point. What the fuck is happening? I'm pressing the buttons! What do you mean there's a miss? Okay, this is straight up bringing back, like, childhood trauma for me, because this minigame is bullshit. I'm pressing these buttons exactly in time of when they're in the fucking square. No! Left! 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 Right! 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 B! Oh,
Time up.
that was bullshit. I hate this fucking minigame. Now I'm remembering why I didn't do this on any of the worlds that I played when I first played this game when I was like 8. Oh dear, you seem to have 2 left feet, you crazy fool. Why not try again? Oh, no, there's no follow-up dialogue? Okay, I'm fucking out of here. Jesus. Hey, it's Kinky Kong from the Japanese translation of the comics. You can't say that, because then I will, like, genuinely believe that that's a thing that is real. The Ethan, hello! Twitch.tv user the Jimble Wimble, what's poppin'? That was rough to watch. Listen, I'm good at, like, rhythm mini games. Like, I love rhythm games. I love Crypto the Necro Dancer. I love Guitar Hero. This game is just bullshit. If you're using an emulator, you may want to check for the tolerance of your left arrow pad. It's not even that. Like, I played this game on the original hardware. The Game Boy Advanced, right? Like, I played this on the GBA. Even back then, the inputs were absolutely, like, awful in that fucking minigame. I hate it. It's not even funky. Why doesn't Funky have the dance minigame? Anyway. I have an assignment due in 4 hours that I barely started. Honestly, that sounds like school. Maybe for some people. Oh! Not for me, though. I was always very on top of my homework and assignments because I was a good... I gotta stop running that way. Oh! Because I was a good boy who always knew how to value my academia. I remember him being so much harder of a boss, and now I kind of feel stupid for 8-year-old Ethan.
I can't believe it! You trampled all over Gennati! Give me that giant banana. I will take care of it for you.
That... Listen, I'm not on Tinder anymore, but if I was, that would be, like, my butt. No. I can't do that.
Come on, get going. You can't rest yet.
I love this stupid, like, victory dance that they do on the world map. Like, they're not rooted in place on their fucking... on the fucking spot. Like, their legs just kicking it. Because it's Kinky Kong. Stop referencing characters that don't exist. I'm on to you.
Banana.
Ooh. Oh. Oh, no. I thought there was a bonus up there, but it's just a lamp. More like Grinder Kong. Stupid. Shut up. Give me the frog. Boing. Boing. Oh, yeehaw, I'd smash a couple of teenies with that boy, and you just killed him? Listen, he stole my bananas. There's not much I could do. How do I get the barrel when I'm on the animal buddy? I need... Okay, I need to get off the frog. How can I... Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, so it's gonna keep spawning guys from there. Okay, okay, alright. Oh, bonus! That bonus barrel thought it could hide from me, but I see the trail of bananas leading right up to it. That's not secret or hidden at all. Also, that's not really a bonus game, it's sort of just like a room with bananas. That's not a bonus game, it's a farmer's market. Boing. Boing. Okay, yoink. Yo! Espresso bonus! Is she wearing heels? No, they're just sick-ass shoes. Okay, you ready for this? You ready for these pro strats right here? I'm gonna get so many of these fucking tokens, because I know where the secret hidden one is. Yeah. Okay, if I just run real fast, get all the way to the end. Yep, jump through the end. Watch this. Yeah! Double those fucking bonuses. I really need to calm the fuck down. I get way too invested in the world of Donkey Kong, and that's something that I know to be a personal flaw of mine. I was one of those kids in, like, high school and primary school that was like, if you didn't want to hold a conversation with me about, like, the 3 topics that I enjoyed, I simply would not talk to you. And of course, those topics to me were Donkey Kong, Super Mario, and the hit shonen anime Bleach. If you didn't want to talk about any of those things, we just wouldn't have an accord. We just wouldn't have a relationship. Conky Dong. Mods ban that man. Am I all the way back here? Up! You thought you could take the frog from me. You buffoon. Only God could take this frog from me. That level was really kind of nothing, huh? So happy for you. I don't need your pity. You've never seen anime? That's right, I've never watched anime in my entire life. I haven't started before and I won't start now.
Bet you won't get much farther than this, Shaq. We never had any fancy 3D stuff. We went without. Rolling rubber will put you en route in milestone mayhem.
What?
Banana arrows would point the best way. All this gameplay is too much for me. I'm going for a nap.
They've really, like, nailed the senile grandpa dialogue on Cranky Kong. Like, that sentence was entirely unintelligible, but he felt as though he was imparting some wisdom upon me. And you know what? It kind of was. Have you seen the anime Seven Samurai? It's my personal favorite. No, I haven't. I've never watched anime in my entire life. Ooh, minecart level. Minecart level. You know what this means? You know what this means? It's minecart time. It's minecart time. I'm gonna go through an entire level in a minecart. I'm gonna be racing. I'm gonna be jumping. I'm gonna be collecting little bananas. Just watch. Nope! Oh, fuck. There was a secret, and I missed the secret. Hold on, I need to go back to the start of the level, which I guess I can only do by committing suicide. But there's a secret to this level. I want to show you the cool secret that only I know about, because my uncle works at Nintendo. Secret barrel. Where does the barrel take me to? The warp zone. Look at this fucking place. Look at this fucking vaporwave ass environment. This wasn't in the Super Nintendo version of the game. This is an Ethan exclusive. You've never seen this place before. Nobody has ever taken you to the warp zone, but you and I, my friend, we are going on a fucking adventure. We are warping, baby. We are on a strange pathway of ice in a rainbow void while weird pictures of other places appear in the background. You haven't seen anything like this. I actually don't. This may well have been in the Super Nintendo version of the game, but I don't know. That needs to be clipped into a short. 90% of my life needs to be clipped into a short. I only exist in short form video content. That is definitely not on the Super Nintendo. What was that even for? I just skipped the entire level. I didn't play the entire level. The iconic minecart level of Donkey Kong Country, I avoided entirely. They added a new feature in this game that allows you to not play the game. Which, honestly, big brain. I'm absolutely not comfortable. People hated that level so much that they had to invent a warp. Yeah, that may have well been it. Ooh. Bouncy Bonanza. Oh, what the fuck? There's a bonus up there. How can I get it? I want it. Did people really hate the minecart levels in Donkey Kong Country? Because, like, I can't remember whether the minecart levels were something that people really enjoyed or really hated. Like, were they fucking ice levels or, like, water levels in 90% of other video games? Because I thought they were kind of cool. I forgot Donkey Kong did that. They're hard. Go back and play it raw. No, I'm not gonna go back raw and play it hard. Stop asking. God, I hope people have access to the chat when I upload this VOD later. Otherwise, that sentence is gonna sound insane. The developers understood what the speedrunning community wanted. Did they, though? I mean, I guess that's kind of true. Although I will say, I think the most upsetting thing about this is that most of the warp zone barrels that exist in levels of this game... Oh, fuck off. What, can I just not get up there now if I don't have the tire? Can I just not get up there? Oh. It's fucking down there. I found them. Can I come over? Can I come over to your house and do this to you? I found them frustrating. I could never pass them. Like, yeah, I get them. I get that the minecart levels were like difficult to a certain degree, but I felt like they had some charm to them. You know. I think for me, it was one of those examples of, like, the soundtrack of a video game doing 90% of the work. Because, like, sure, the abject difficulty of those minecart levels were high. Like, they were difficult levels, and they were fucking shit to do, right? But the soundtrack kind of did pop off. Just like this. I fucking love the bonus theme music. Boing. Oh! Oh, wait, no, I just went up there. Spoing, spoing, spoing. Okay, I got this. Huh. Boing. Double kill. One thing I find interesting about games like this... Oh, fuck. I didn't have the N. And I've got to kill myself and go do the entire level again. Fuck! Oh! I genuinely didn't know that was there. Okay, okay. We got this. We got one fucking shot at this, alright? Oh, gosh, damn it! I didn't think there was gonna be anything up there. Okay, there we go. Why did they need to play the death sound when I did? I had to fall down that pit to exit the bonus level. Why did they have to make it sound like I was killing him? That's deeply upsetting. Every time my friend needs me to lock in for Counter-Strike, he blasts Jungle Japes through his XLR for the entire round. Honestly, that is an incredible strategy. The one thing that I need to, like, pick me up in any circumstance whatsoever is for somebody to blast Jungle Japes. That's all I need. Hey, the real Jakezilla, thank you for the gifted sub. Holy shit. Not only did my stream elements not play a sound effect for that, but it didn't even show the right image that it was supposed to show. I am in shambles. I am a joke of a man, and you deserve better, honestly. But thank you for the gifted sub. I really appreciate it. I'll just make the noises myself. There's my little... There's my noise. Oh god, that's so washed out. That is so fucking green. Jesus Christ. Stop! I don't think you could kill those guys in the original version of the game, but apparently there's a loophole that allows you to Donkey Kong slap them to death. Which, can I just say, makes this entire level so much easier. Alright, I got ahead, have another sub if my credit card isn't maxed. Real Jakezilla, you are too nice to me. Do not go into credit card debt on my account. I will not be able to sleep at night if that is what happens. When the Queeker goes ooh ooh ee ee ooh ooh, I really feel that. I have no idea if that is an instrument that you've referenced in my general direction, or if that's... I mean, I think it's an instrument. Otherwise, it's a person. Oh no! Oh no! Donkey Kong's dead! Now I can't slap him to death. It's the little monkey voices in the bonus song. I fucking love those little guys. Okay. Okay. I feel like I'm being tested with this. I feel like this game is giving me a test. But I'm not sure if it's testing my intelligence, my courage, or my masculinity. I am calling this video game's bluff. Okay, there was not a secret barrel down there that was going to shoot me to a bonus level. But you know what? I know that now. And now that I know that... Don't fucking talk to me. Don't fucking talk to me. Whee! I didn't even get like a save. Fuck. I didn't even get like a checkpoint from that. God damn it. Ugh. I don't like how grunty these crocodiles are. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, now I can't kill these guys, so I need to really start hoofing it. Well, at least the camera doesn't respawn, so even though I just literally killed myself, I don't have to make a fool of myself a second time. How was I supposed to get that? Is there like a do I have to like go at it from an angle? Is there like a barrel on the other side? I'm not gonna test the hypothesis. Well, how am I supposed to get up there now? They're moving. It's too quick. It's too fast. It's slow. Slow down. Okay, I gotta. Well, Well, I guess yeah, well. God damn it. How are you supposed to do... I'm not gonna get mad. This video game came out a million years ago. It's not worth my time. Ooh! Hello. Okay. Can I just say, I hate Diddy Kong's render here. I think it should be illegal to look at Diddy Kong front on like that. And they shouldn't have created this image to begin with. But that's all I'll say. Oh, fuck, I hate the mini games where the barrel's always spinning around. I'm never good at these. Okay. I'm locking in. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I could use that. No, I already went there. No, I need to go. Okay. No, okay. No, that's still... Okay, well, at least that's some part of the right direction. No, okay. Down, right, up. Okay. Down, left, right. It's what I deserve. Should I get a little treat with my big sandwich? Of course you should. You should always treat yourself to a little treat. I say, refusing to go in on a cheesecake with the groceries that I just bought. Listen, you should get yourself a little treat. Me? Never. Do as I say, not as I do. Okay. Oh, okay! It didn't even show me where the barrel was. This game is stupid. This game is stupid, but it still remains the definitive version of Donkey Kong Country. How have I missed every Kong collectible? Wait, no, I've only missed one. K-O-N. Yeah, it makes sense. I know what I'm doing. Oh, come on! I press the stop. Oh my god. Oh no! No! Damn it. Okay. This time, everything is gonna go perfectly. Okay, so the barrels don't kill him. I'm not even gonna try to make an embarrassment of myself there. Okay. Stop. Go. Jump. Ah! Where was the O? How did I... I'm not gonna get mad. This game came out 20 years ago. It's not worth my ire. Okay. This is what I'm saying, like, we're on World 2 now, and now I need to get, like, pixel-perfect platforming. Okay, I'm doing it. Fuck off! Okay. Ire is entertaining, though. Well, you're getting it now! How? I lied, I'm a god. You are not fit to be beneath me. Alright, we'll play Funky's stupid fishing minigame. Was this song in the original? Because it fucking pops off. Alright. Croctopus Cull. This time I would like you to catch 15 croctopi, not croctopus, within the time limit. Be careful not to hook any bottles, as these will reduce your time left. Not good, man. No, but I feel like the Super Nintendo airline music went harder, to be honest. Hey! This is my version of the game. This is my nostalgia you're talking shit on. Oh, fuck, okay. Okay, was those bottle renders in the original game? Like, cause like I can still like very clearly recognize the original like Donkey Kong Country sprites, but it feels like some of these minigame sprites are a little bit too new. Like these croctopi are a little bit too smooth. Also, this really says something about environmentalism, you know? No, what the fuck are those? Yeah, I feel like there was some really weird, like, custom additions to this game. Like, apparently there's like one Kremling in this game that was like completely remodeled from the ground up that had absolutely no reason to be. And like, these croctopi, like, there was a croctopus model in this game. We literally just played in an ocean level where these croctopus like fucking killed me 4 times. It's like you had the asset that you could already use, but you just made it again from scratch. Huh! I'm a god. God, you call that a victory animation? I just learned that apparently the original Funky's Flight song was a scrapped Killer Instinct song, and that made so much sense. Honestly? Yeah. I mean, the Killer Instinct soundtrack does go hard, so, like, it does make sense. Millstone Mayhem. Oh, fuck yes. I played this game so many times that I just knew that was there. I did not, however, know that... Okay, alright, okay. Well, I guess I'm just playing this level entirely without Donkey Kong. Actually, immediate lie. Oh! Barrel. Okay. Bleh. Well, alright, well, I guess I'm just not getting that tire back anymore. I mean, we can all agree that the soundtrack of Donkey Kong Country is one of the best unique selling points of the game. And, quite frankly, a pinnacle of video game history. You know what I mean? I got 2 sour cherry beer and 2 pipeline spliced sour beers. Hell yeah, brother. That 4 beers? Damn. It's Friday night, baby. Collect the prizes. Come on. You inspired me to get a little glass of wine. It's Friday, baby. Hell yes. Alcoholic Stream Gang, rise up. Ha! He can't use the barrel. He died. Okay, alright. Thank you for the support. Absolutely. I will always support my community in their alcohol endeavors. Their alcoholism. No, that's not true. Okay, I can see a bonus barrel up there. Were there this many bonus levels in the original version of the game? Like, spell it out! What the fuck is... I have no memory of this. Oh, it spells rare. That's how I'm gonna start celebrating things from now on. Actually, I probably shouldn't do that. Like, that seems like a gesture of some kind that would either be, like, rude or, like, a secret racist dog whistle or something. Ah! Big slap. Nope, that's, well, that absolutely didn't do what I wanted it to do. I remember playing this game originally at a time when, like... I mean, I was gonna say at a time when my brain wasn't fully developed, but is that even fully developed now? But, like, when I originally played this game, I had no idea what those little beavers were, like, running inside of. To be fair, I didn't even, like, fully clock that they were beavers, if I am being totally legit. In fact, I think 90% of the animals in this game, I did not, like, clock as the animals that they were supposed to be. I had no fucking idea what the bumblebees in this game was supposed to be until I got to the boss that was literally called Bumblebee Rumble. Like, I thought the bees were just some kind of, like, weird monster that they invented purely for the purpose of this video game. Like, it didn't even occur to me that there could be bees. I think it was the eyes that threw me off, honestly. Like, I didn't quite clock the bees' eyes as eyes, so I just sort of thought they were weird, like... I don't even know what I thought. I was like 7, man. Cog. Oh, fuck. Why did they give me the frog on this level? I feel like being able to, like... I feel like being vertically bouncy is actually, like, a detriment here. Like, this frog jumps so high, I don't think I can get past this chasm without hitting this... See? Maybe that was the point. Oh, fuck you. Ah! I almost got too cocky. I almost got too cocky and fucking killed myself. Which, honestly, is probably how I'm gonna go in real life. Let's be real. Okay. Do I make a fool of myself again? Nah, Twitch is gonna give me an ad break in 39 seconds. Like, I can risk it. Hi there, do you want to try out my dance studio? Just jump in the barrel to begin. This time I'll make it a bit trickier. It was tricky enough to begin with. Fuck you. Am I supposed to be hitting the button when it's in the middle? Okay. 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 Like, am I supposed to be hitting the button when it's, like, just crossing the threshold of the square, or when it's, like, dead center? Because I feel like I'm trying both, and neither's working. Estella Bonnie, hello! What's poppin'? That's right, we are playing Donkey Kong. We're playing the definitive version of Donkey Kong Country, the Game Boy Advanced version, which had mini-games, collectibles, warp barrels that let you skip 90% of the level. This is the one that I have nostalgia for, even if, looking at it on today's technology and on today's screens, it is incredibly washed out and high saturated. Was this level always called Necky's Nuts? That's not even like a clever pun or like a joke or anything. Like, that's just nuts. That's just nards. Hell yeah, I love this game. Hell yes, me too. Like, this was one of like the first video games that like I consciously remember like playing the hell out of. Necky's what? Yeah, that's right. Like, the level is literally called Necky's. Well, I guess it makes sense. That is Necky, and he is shooting nuts at me. Oh! Fuck off. I like how this game was invented. This game was fully developed like before the time that we realized that jumping on a boss 3 times is the perfect amount of times to jump on a boss. We hadn't learned yet.
You sure showed that stupid bird who's boss. Good. That's another banana back. Now go down to Vine Valley and find the others.
That isn't lore-accurate Cranky dialogue. Lore-accurate Cranky dialogue would have him, I don't know, call me a slur or something? He was mean. He was mean, that ape. I should probably save the game as well, shouldn't I? I'm not going to be using save states or anything like that here. I'm going like full raw experience, baby. I find it so fascinating they felt like they needed to add the dialogue to this game. Well, I mean, when you consider that the original game had all of its lore contained within the instruction manual of the game, like, I feel like it adds a bit of je ne sais quoi. It adds a bit of genus. Huh? I mean, to be fair, a lot of the, like, content for this game was also contained in the instruction manual for the Game Boy Advance version, which I feel like is a lost art. Like, in the instruction manual for this game, you had, like, a rundown of, like, every enemy that you would find in the game, and you had, like, I guess I just got a bonus level, but you also had, like, Cranky Kong, like, popping up in speech bubbles, like, berating you for the most random things. With the death of physical media, we don't have that anymore. I'm touching it! There we go. Fucking hell. One of my dreams is to play all the original Nintendo games in Japanese and on old TV. Yes! That is a worthwhile goal, honestly. Original hardware, original localization, no emulators. One day we'll have, like, a full, like, retro gaming room. Ah! Damn it. Give me a bonus level! I had no idea that there was actually a bonus level there. I genuinely had no idea that, like, that there was something. I was literally just, like, throwing a fucking... I was literally just, like, throwing a barrel against a wall, and you know what? It all turned out for the best. I want a basement full of retro gaming stuff, and it... Ah! I wasn't paying attention! I looked at the chat! God damn it. By the way, your outfit and makeup are stunning today. Thank you very much! It is simple. I'm literally just wearing, like, an old... fucking t-shirt. And I slapped some goop on my eyes. Because it's Friday, baby. And I'm taking it chill. And I hope you're taking it chill, too. Huh! What do you mean? He dropped that fucking nut on me after he died. A post-mortem nut, if you will. We won't. We shan't. Okay. Ha! Oh, God. The only thing I need to remember about this outfit is that, like, I need to, like, remind myself to sit up straight, because if I slouch in, I'm just like... And that's not a good time for anybody. But... Whew. Okay, I got this. I got this. This game shouldn't be as stressful as it is. Oh, okay. I shouldn't be as stressed out as I am playing this video game. Imagine just chilling and playing games retro style, simple life, not crazy. not a crazy dream, just literally heaven. Hell yes. I mean, I feel retro games are weird for me because like I feel like I have more nostalgia for like the Game Boy Advance or the Nintendo 64 era of retro. Like I played the sorry, not Nintendo 64, Nintendo DS. Two very different systems. Like, I played the Nintendo 64 growing up, but, like, my exposure to that was so, like... It was very specific, right? Because, like, I never had the Nintendo 64 at my house. I never had the Nintendo 64 at, like, a family friend's house. I was only able to play the Nintendo 64 at my primary school's after-school hours program. You know, where like, kids could hang out when both of their parents worked and they couldn't, like, afford to pick them up at, like, 3:30 or whatever. Isn't it crazy that, like, primary school used to end, like, fucking 2 hours before the workday ended? What was up with that? Parents just, like, couldn't fucking, like, pick their kids up at the right time? Anyway. So we had this after-school hours program at my primary school, which did have access to a Nintendo 64, where I did play the fuck out of Super Smash Bros. And the multiplayer games of Banjo-Tooie. And that's it. Like, everyone's like, yeah, you know, fucking Perfect Dark, and I'm like, I don't know what you're saying to me, and I do not wish to. The Nintendo 64 had 2 games, as far as I'm concerned, and that was Super Smash Bros. And Banjo-Tooie. I didn't even know that Banjo-Tooie was a collectathon platformer until I was a fully grown man. I thought it was a collection of, like, multiplayer minigames. Bonus! Ah yes, the Nintendo DS, released 3,000 years ago. Look, that's gonna date me, but that's the one I have nostalgia for. Con. The Nintendo DS fucked, though. Like, I think the Nintendo DS was, like, the last console that, like, I remember having, like... Like, they were just pumping out Nintendo DS games. Like, that was, like, one of the last eras of video games that didn't need to worry about, like, fucking superlative graphics or, like, any of that modern-day shit. Like, they could just focus on making, like, weird minigames that used a strange touchscreen. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's crazy to me that the Nintendo DS had so many games on it, when you consider that the system had no equivalent. Like, you release a game today, and, like, you can put it on the Xbox, the PlayStation, and the PC, because they're all relatively the same, right? Like, the Nintendo Switch, too, has, like, a similar technical architecture. If you were making a game for the Nintendo DS, you had to, like, build that bespoke. No other system had 2 screens. Same with the Wii. Like, it had... Like, the Wii, sure, it had, like, you could set it up to have, like, a fucking, like, joystick structure, but you played that shit with a fucking remote. And yet, somehow, they managed to pump out video games for those systems like nobody's fucking business. We don't have shareware on the Xbox One or the PlayStation 5, and you know what? That's what's wrong with this society. Cooking Mama was the real shit. Cooking Mama was the fucking real shit. Like, I don't know how or why, but, like, everybody I know as an adult who played video games growing up has played Cooking Mama. I have met the most, like, masculine, manly, dude bro video gamers who, to my knowledge, only play fucking, like, Counter-Strike and Call of Duty, and they have played Cooking Mama. Like, it is a more universal experience than I ever thought was plausible. Son of a bitch. Sometimes it just hits me really hard that the Nintendo Wii was released 20 years ago. Hey, don't say that. I don't like the thing that you just said. Cooking Mama is peak, the rest was downhill from there. God, so true. Because they're just fun mini-games. And it also made you feel like you were learning how to cook. Like, you played Cooking Mama, and then you thought to yourself, like, I could go into my kitchen, and I could make a fucking, like, kimchi roast. I don't think that's a real recipe, but you know what I mean. Okay. Everybody shut up. I got this. I'm gonna fucking nail this time, alright? Okay. Yes! Okay. Wait, it was 20 years ago? It came out when I was 1 then? Listen, the Wii was a long time ago. The Wii U was also a really long time ago, but we don't remember the Wii U. Which is a shame, because the Wii U did kind of pop off. Okay. Ah! G! Okay. Alright, we're good. I can stop stressing. I beat the level. You're the most masculine man I've ever seen, saying this as a lesbian. Thank you, I think. I will take that as the compliment. I will take that as a compliment. I assume it was intended to be. Ah! I'm fine. I need you to understand that all of these noises... Look, some people say that, like... It's a thing that some people, like, accuse content creators of, like, doing fake reactions for content or views or whatever. I need you to know that, like, any time I am about to die in a video game, my reaction is 100% genuine and real. I just make noise, and that's something that I've learned about myself as I have, like, blossomed into the fine adult man that you've seen before you. I don't know why I said that in past tense, you're currently seeing it. I just threw. But yeah, like, I just make noise. Which is always very stressful for everybody around me, because it's like, fuck off. Anyway. That's real. That's how you know it's a real reaction. But, like, yeah, like, when I'm at the doctor's, or, like, I'm getting blood drawn or something, and like, the nurses will always say something like, oh, you know, just, if it gets a little bit uncomfortable, just tell me. You know, it's like, we want to make sure you're comfortable, and, like, you know, everything's going to be fine, like, it's not going to hurt at all. And I'm like, listen, I am fully cognizant of the fact that what you're about to do to me isn't going to hurt me in any real, tangible way. I'm just gonna make noise while you do it, because that's just the man that I am. Anytime anything medical is being done to my body, it sounds like I'm being thrown down a flight of stairs. And you know what? Fuck you. I just need to be... Oh! No! I wanted to jump into the bonus barrel, but instead I killed myself. Past tense was for VOD viewers. Yeah, I'm just thinking about all of the future generations who are gonna go out of their way to watch my content. Some man in 2067 is like, the Brainalyzer content isn't doing it for me. I want to watch a man from the 2025s play a really old video game, but not the version of the video game that we all have nostalgia for, the strange port of it on a handheld console that nobody quite remembers and is inferior in 90% of the capacities. Make noise, be silly, be free. That's how I'm trying to be, baby. Sometimes I'll just be sitting in my room going like, la. Ha, ha. Okay, I've got this. I am fine and normal, and everything is gonna be okay. But, bonus barrel. Yes. I remember the Wii U, it was a cool time. I also remember the Wii U. Like, the Wii U was like, I mean, I had the Wii, but, so like, when I first... I absolutely wasn't paying attention to that. Which barrel was it? This one? I remember when I originally played this game, anytime I knew that I was going to, like, lose at a minigame, I would make Diddy Kong do it, because I like to see him jump on his stupid little hat. I fucking hated Diddy Kong when I was growing up. Like, I'm thinking about it now. I wanted to push that little monkey down a flight of stairs. Monkey time. Hey, embalming techniques. Thank you for the follow. I need to get that fucking soundbite pulled up again. I'll fix it for the next stream. It'll be fine. Diddy Kong is such a little guy, though. I didn't like him. He couldn't kill the big Kremlings. Only Donkey Kong could kill the big Kremlings, and so I didn't want to play as Diddy Kong at any point in time. Why does Diddy's face look so messed up on the map? Listen, 90% of the sprites in this game are gonna look messed up. Like, that's just how it is. Into the soup Diddy goes. Well, to the shredder. Dude, these waters are full of sharks. Help me clear them out and I'll give you more excellent things. He doesn't sound like Funky Kong. I mean, part of it sounds like Funky Kong. He's using radical and tubular language, but then he's also just using really stunted, like, proper English. Okay. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is an ecological crime. Like, this is literally aquatic genocide I'm doing now. Also, we shouldn't be hunting sharks. We shouldn't be getting sharks out of the water because they provide natural services to the environment and actually don't harm the environment all that much. Okay, this soundtrack is actually kind of funky. Like, this soundtrack, like, triggers a little, like, nostalgia neurons in my brain. Mwah. Better than sex. Funky Kong is the bestest. I agree, Twitch.tv user Estella Bonnie. Ah, fuck. Funky Kong does slap. I mean, I tried to play as Funky Kong as much as I could in, like, all of the Mario Kart games that allowed you to play as Funky Kong. But then I realized I hated playing as the heavy characters in that game, so I gave up very quickly. How many E-bucks for a funky dance? There is no viewer reward that can force me to dance because I am not your puppet. I will say when there is funky like Donkey Kong beats going on in the background, it does make me want to groove. I can't move too much though because then my entire desk will shake and that's just gonna be a nightmare. Okay, but Trixie is the best Donkey Kong Country playable Kong, let's be real. Okay. Who the fuck is Trixie? You mean Dixie Kong? Fake fan. Trixie Kong. Get out of here. Go, white boy, go. Listen, if I could go one calendar day without somebody saying, go, white boy, go to me, I don't know what I'd do. Anyway, I'm going to take a quick break before starting this next level so I can rehydrate, and Twitch is telling me that it's going to show you some ads, and I don't like that. So I'm going to be back in like 2 minutes. That's not 2, that's 1. Whatever. Shazam! Now to wait for 5 seconds to make sure that my camera's actually on according to my stream. I'm back, but I'm way too tall. White boy jump scare. Alright, okay. What are y'all's favorite Warhammer characters? Oh man, we're talking about the real shit. We're asking the real questions in chat tonight. My only exposure to Warhammer is through osmosis. I just think they're neat. Honestly, that's the best way to go about it. They're just weird little guys. They're just silly little men who are going to war. An endless war of the deepest night. Ha ha! Damn it. I love Gazgul Thraka, best boy. Hell yeah! In this house, we love Gaz. And now that's... I'm sure that's absolutely not going to be in focus, and it's going to completely ruin my camera for the rest of the stream, no doubt. Nope, I'm in focus. I'm fine. I must have listened to like 4 hours of Warhammer-related things from my friends, and none of it has stuck. Honestly, it doesn't need to. You just take whoever you think looks the coolest. Ooh, I didn't know this was here. What the fuck? Yeah! 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 This absolutely feels like cheating, but I don't care. All it cost me was my best friend. Kill the spider. Whoa. I love how you paint your orcs, by the way. Very cool. Thank you. I am also, like, not to toot my own horn, but I'm very happy. I'm very proud of the way that I paint my boys. I feel like I got a good system going, and then I was just like, I just kept doing that. Fuck right. Shit. God fucking damn it. Okay, so here's my question. If this is Donkey Kong Country, and this is Donkey Kong's own personal island, right? Why are there Kremling statues? Because those are crocodile men, right? And yet, crocodile men are the ancient, most mortal enemies of the Kongs. Why are they building monuments to their tyrants? I'm playing this mobile Warhammer game called Tacticus, and I found Gazgul in it. I was always so happy. It was... Aww. I like that other games and media incorporate Gazgul as well. Like, honestly, like, it was actually a bit of a shock to me that, like, fuck, damn it. I lost my barrel. I thought that the orcs in Warhammer were like way more popular than they actually are. Like, I thought they were one of the more like popular Xenos armies. You know what I mean? But like actually now that I've started playing Warhammer, and I don't know if this is just like my general area or anything like that, but I don't really see orcs all that much. Like anytime my local store does like events, I'm always like the only orc player in there. Everyone else, there are more Tau players than there are orc players in my local area, and that fucks with me. Donkey Kong is a colonizer? Well, no, he earned that island. Through his various geopolitical conquests. Ugh. Whee! Come on! How it... Alright, fucking whatever. Whatever. Kill the bird. They're just chill like that. Yeah, the Kongs are chill enough to make monuments to their oppressors. Maybe it's more of a memorial thing. Like, maybe these giant crocodiles are there to be like, hey, you see these guys? Never forget your enemies. How are the more Tau than orcs? Heresy? I mean, that's what I thought. Like, I genuinely would have believed that there would be more orc fans than Tau fans. Maybe it's just because I fucking hate the Tau, like this stupid blue people. I want to play against the Tau one day, just because then I can kill them. Whee! Whoop, 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 whoop. I always found it interesting when like games like this had, you know, rideable companions or like mounts, for lack of a better term, that in the grand scheme of things were optional. Because now that I found On Guard here, and I'm like riding him around like a fucking battle wagon, this entire level is like, This entire level is going to be far easier than it would have been without him. Like, I basically have an additional hit point. I have a fucking sword face that I can use to murder enemies. And I can maneuver around the level way easier. If I didn't find him, this level would be so much harder. And like, I get that it's like, oh yeah, you know, oh, you can find secrets. You know, it's rewarding me for looking around. But if I just didn't find him, the level would be so much more difficult. And I am complaining about this from the perspective of 8-year-old Ethan, which was the age I was when I first started playing this game, because I really struggled on the water levels. And when I found that there were secret swordfish that you could find, that just made the entire experience so much easier, I was like, why wouldn't you just fucking give that to me? Why are you rewarding smart people when I, a dumb person, am trying my hardest and not getting shit for it? Swordfish are OP in real life. Yeah, I mean, it's all fun and games until they bring out the gunfish. Yo, bonus time! This is the most disconcerting splash screen a video game has ever given me. I hate... Why is his render just front on staring at me? Couldn't they have given him like a pose or like doing... I don't like the way he's looking at me. Why is his name Winky, by the way? White people don't ask you for vapes anymore. They just stare at you like this. So fucking stupid. Bum, bum. Shit, I can't remember what the Winky bonus is. Because I know in like all of these bonus levels, there's like a top secret, like, giant animal that you can find that like doubles your overall score. But I can't remember where Winky's is. It's like in the middle of the stage or something? It's like tucked away somewhere, and I don't know where it is, and that's frustrating me. Because I'm supposed to be knowledgeable and a god gamer at this game. And right now I'm not. Wait, no, I lied, I found it. He knows what you've done. Oh god. Okay, here's the question. Which of Donkey Kong's animal companions would you least prefer to be blackmailed by? Honestly, I think that I would least likely I would hate to be blackmailed by Winky, honestly, because like he feels slimy. Like, you might say Rambi because he's the biggest and therefore the most threatening, but I also feel like Rambi's too chill. Like, he wouldn't try and blackmail me for anything. If he did have a problem with me, he'd, like, ask me about it. We'd, like, you know, resolve our differences like gentlemen. Also, I guess I'm just redoing half the level now. That's fine. But no, if Winky had some dirt on me, I feel like he'd extort me to the ends of the earth. Like, Winky wouldn't just want money from me. Winky would, like, try to make me suffer for no other reason than the fact that he could. Conga. Rambi. Okay, why y'all hating on Rambi? Rambi wouldn't blackmail you. Rambi would be like, hey buddy, listen, I found out this thing, and you know what, I wanted to have an honest conversation with you about it. That's how Rambi sounds in my head, by the way. Winky would be like, hey, so I have some photographs. Espresso just wouldn't give a fuck. She lives for the goss, and like the more she can hold on to a secret without telling anybody about it, that's what she lives for. Winky is a twink? I guess that's why he's named that. But like a nerd twink, like a Big Bang Theory core. That's the meanest thing anybody has said about any one of Donkey Kong's animal companions. And I think somebody just previously called Rambi racist. A whole mob of ugly cremlings just charged through. You wouldn't know a good game if you were standing in it. I feel like the Kremling thing is far more of a concern.
Perilous vultures know it's better being down to...
What are you saying?
They hold it...
These are all things that a senile old man would say in real life. Ramby's like 60 and was in Vietnam. I mean, I think we're getting mixed up with Funky Kong here. Like, Funky Kong, I feel like, went through his racist phase. Like, we all tend to forget as a society that in Donkey Kong 64, Funky owned a gun shop. That wasn't very funky of him. That did not espouse the funky vibes. That was not a certified funky mode moment. Like, go, do it now. Google Funky Kong, Donkey Kong Country 64, and look at this certified Republican voter. Like, this is not chill. This is not laid back. Someone took away his weed, and we all suffered for it. Stupid. I have to give it a shot. I know it hasn't worked out for me in the past, but I need to reclaim my honor. No, Funky is like a hippie uncle who lived in California with a roommate for a while. Funky. Listen, Funky Kong's a chill stoner now, but I feel like Funky Kong went through, like, a gaze for Trump phase. And I'm not going to elaborate any more than that. Donkey Kong Country 64 was a weird time for him. Donkey Kong Country 64 was a weird time for all of us, okay? Okay. Ooh, okay. This is kind of funky. I like this one. Nope, I take it back. I hate it. I'm pressing it! Okay, I got that one. I made him do a flip. I need to get somebody who's actually, like, adept at rhythm games to play this fucking thing, just to prove that, like, this shit is impossible. This shit is literally impossible. Okay, first of all, it doesn't help that the background music just has no sense of rhythm whatsoever. Oh, agree, Funky absolutely went through a gaze for Trump phase. Yeah! Take a shot every time Ethan says Funky.
Cheers, bro, I'll drink to that.
There's Sprite in here. Okay. Yeah, like, this temple is covered in snakes. Are those, like, lights? Like, in front of the pillars, are those, like, those kind of, like, searchlights you see on the 20th Century Fox logo intro? I don't know. Oh, God, these levels are way more yellow than I remember. Like, I remember playing this in the original Game Boy Advance, the hardware that it was intended to be played on, and I remember them being, like, a lot more muted. Right now, it looks like I'm racing through a temple made of cheese. Cheese, Diddy Kong. We'll go to a temple made of cheese. Fuck you, you goddamn animal. Oh, God! Donkey Kong has a passion for art. It's true. Well, I feel like Donkey Kong doesn't have a passion for art. I feel like Candy Kong has a passion for art. Maybe Candy Kong's the one who's, like, commissioning all of these, like, sculptures of her people's enemies. No, you don't understand. It's art and culture. Okay, how am I gonna get that camera? But a temple. Banana I mean, a banana temple would make more sense, but... Fuck you. Wait, was there a barrel down there? Did I see a barrel down there? I think I saw a barrel down there. There was not, in fact, a barrel down there. Don't fucking look at me. Pata! Top 10 best Donkey Kong Country gameplays. Stop it! I'm trying my hardest. I thought I saw a bonus down there. I really do mean that. I'm not just doing it. Okay, now this. That's how you know that there's a bonus level down there. When there is a conspicuous arrow of bananas pointing you to them. Bash the baddies. Don't mind if I do. That didn't sound... I'm just gonna stop talking. I'm gonna stop incriminating myself. Ah! Fuck! Damn it. Top 5 best gamers of all time. Welcome back to Watch Mojo. Okay, fucking... I can see there's like a secret there that I want to get. Yes! N. God damn it. There was a secret platform up there, but I whiffed it. I missed it. I'm a sham. My life is in shambles. Woo! Okay, fuck. Oh, no! See, I can't look at the chat on levels like this because it's too fast-paced. Will you play Donkey Kong Country 2 and 3? I may play Donkey Kong Country 2 and 3 at some point, but only the Game Boy Advance versions of the game. I will never play the game on the original hardware it was intended to be played on. Bumblebee Rumble. See, this was the point of the game where I finally realized what the enemies were fucking bees. Come on! Oh, fuck! Huh? Okay. Everyone shut up, I need to focus. See? Someone talked. Okay, it's okay. Huh? It's okay, I just need to, like, destroy the force field that he's making out of his fucking, like, next of kin. Huh? Okay. Can I hit the bee? Can I hit him straight on? Or do I need to, like... No, I need to execute his children before I execute him. Okay. I got this. I don't have this! Shit. It's okay. I'm fine. I am fine and normal and cool. Okay. See, this is how... I could never understand how somebody could be like a professional video game streamer man, because like I'm having to use every single ounce of my brain power to try and kill this boss. Ha! Damn it. Okay. Like, imagine being like a pro esports gamer and like having to play video games literally at like a professional level while trying to also be on camera at the same time. That I think would kill me. God, I hope people are saying nice things about me in the chat. Well, I can't fucking read it. Okay. Okay, you know what? I'm fine. I'm fine and cool and normal. Nope, he has more forms. What is this, the wall of flesh? Jesus Christ. Okay. Ah! Okay. You know what? I'm just not gonna pretend. I'm just gonna pretend like it's not that big of a deal. It's not that big of a deal. I'm just playing a video game. I'm not stressed in any capacity. It doesn't mess with me that if I miss this shot, I'm gonna have to start this entire boss over from the beginning. But that doesn't matter either, because I win!
Well, you told him to brush off. You looked in trouble for...
Shut up. How did he know?
Come on, hand it over.
I will take that banana for you.
Make sure you wrap up warm. I have a feeling you'll need to.
Ice world, ice world, ice world. Hold on. I've been playing this game for like 2 hours, and I'm already at the ice world. Isn't the ice world like the second last world? Was this game just significantly shorter than I remember it being? I remember this game taking like fucking like 20 in-game hours to beat when I was 7. Maybe it's because I couldn't read and kept accidentally deleting my save files, because that was a thing that I did many times. Bees are cool. I agree. Bees are cool. I didn't realize Donkey Kong Country was beatable in one stream. I didn't realize that either. Wait. Okay, we're gonna have to remain silent for this level after I do this bonus level, because the soundtrack to this level is one of the best in the game, and I won't hear any criticisms on that. Okay, I gotta pay close attention to this. I gotta pay close attention to this. I gotta pay close attention to this. I'm looking at the stream, which is slightly lagging behind, so that's...
Yes!
That's the point of these games, to be beatable in one setting? When I played this game, when I first played this game when I was 8, this took me like so much long to beat. That's not a good sentence. I'm dying, gamers. Nothing more hurtful than finding out a game from your childhood was actually only like an hour long. I can't, like, one of my things I want to do this year is like go back and play. One of the things I want to do this year is go back and play games that I like played when I was a kid, just to like revisit them from a nostalgia point of view. And I feel like that is definitely going to be the case. Like, I feel like I'm gonna like go back and play a lot of games that I remember being super hard, or super long, or like super challenging, or super extended. I just said the same thing. I just said the same 2 things in 4 different ways, but that's fine. And then I'm just gonna feel... And then I'm just gonna feel like an idiot because I'm so much better at games now, was the thing that I was going to say. But... yeah, that just happened. Fuck. There's this thing that games did earlier. They made games a bit hard for children so they could spend more time playing it, like Contra. I mean, they fucking got me. They got me. That's exactly what they did. I spent so many hours playing these games because I was not good at them. Like, Super Mario World 2, in my, like, child brain, and honestly, to my brain today, was the longest, most content-filled game I've ever played in my entire life. Like, Super Mario World 2, which I think was just Super Mario World, because they had a weird, like, numbering system on the Game Boy Advance, so, like, Super Mario World was Super Mario World 2, and Yoshi's Island was Super Mario World 3. It was a weird system that is needlessly complicated and doesn't need to be explained, but, like, I remember Super Mario World having more content than any other game that I've ever played in my entire life. You know, it's the one with, like, the cape feathers and all that bullshit. Boink, boink, boink. Okay. Oh, no! I can't reach out. I'm sliding. Yeah, that's why they added all the secrets so you could replay it multiple times. That's why they added all the secrets and bonuses in the Game Boy Advance version of the game. The definitive version. to be honest, what I think is worse when you realize games you played as a kid are hard because they are literally unfair. They have literally unfair gameplay mechanics that would not fly nowadays. Oh yeah. Like the old era of like arcade games that were needlessly hard for the sake of being needlessly hard. Just so they could like extract more quarters out of you. I'm glad that we've like gone past that era. Anyway, Dark Souls stream coming soon. Hold up. Okay, imagine it's Saturday night. You've just hit the town with all of your closest friends, right? You've been at the club, you've been busting a groove, you've been grinding on some shorties, I guess, and like, you've had a blast, but you've been drinking heavily, and it's time for the night to be over. So you pull out your phone, you pull out Uber, you get it, you like punch in your address, you wait for a vehicle to come up and get you. What pulls up? This barrel. Imagine getting into this barrel after a night on the town. I would die. Oh. I pressed the wrong button. It didn't work. A Dark Souls stream would be awesome. A Dark Souls stream would literally just be me, like, sitting with my head in my hands for 90 minutes because I'm still on the fucking first boss of the game. Rampy bonus! Please, 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 I want barrel Uber. Yeah, just imagine being, like, shot out of a cannon. Like, fucking... Listen, I don't need a cab to get me home. I just need a high-powered, like, wooden barrel to, like, shoot me off into the ether. See, Rampy's bonus level is the fucking worst, because in order to get to the bonus level, you need to, like, take that weird skyway route. And in order to do that, you need to, like, literally do that at the very start of the level. But since getting the giant idol, like, doubles the amount of bonus points that you barely get any bonus points, because there's barely any bonus points up there. Anyway, not to be old man yells at cloud, but this old man wants to yell at the cloud. Watching brain power reallocation in real time. Yeah, that's 90% of the streams that I do. And you know what? I'm not gonna apologize for that. I'm giving the people what they want. Fuck you. That was sad what just happened there. I'm trying to convince Ethan to play Minecraft. Minecraft likes with me. Listen, I'll do it. I'll do it. See, the problem that I have with playing Minecraft or Minecraft-style games is that I typically don't play video games for as long as other people do, right? Fuck off. Like, literally one of the reasons why I wanted to start getting back into streaming again is... Okay. I didn't know that bonus was there. Oh. And I almost lost it, but I'm glad I didn't. Anyway, but the problem with me in Minecraft-style games is that I don't play games for as long as other people do. So, what always happens is I'll start playing Minecraft or games like that with people, and I'll be like, yeah, we're having a fun time, you know, like, yeah, woo, we're doing a whole, like, fun little thing, like, yeah, I'll build my little house. I build it out of snow instead of dirt because I'm built different. Okay, guys, I've had a good time, but I gotta go, like, eat lunch. All right, bye, see you later. Oh, like, a day will pass, a single day. I'll jump back on and be like, all right, guys, time to get back into this, like, cool crafting and, like, survival game, and everyone will have built, like, fucking torture factories and automated mines and, like, farms that violate the Geneva Convention, all in, like, the few hours where I was gone. And then I'm standing over there with my shitty little igloo house being like, okay, well, everything's done. You've beaten the game without me, is what you've done. And also, you violated several international treaties to do it. We treat villagers in Minecraft very poorly. We don't need self-driving cars, we need cannon transportation. That's exactly right. Is this... Was this the original? Okay, hold on. Shut up. Shut the fuck up for a second. Was this the original song that played in this level? I remember like the glacial levels having like a way different soundtrack than I remember. God, I feel like I'm being gaslit by my own brain. Oh, I thought there was going to be a bonus level there. Ethan and I used to play Satisfactory when we were long distance, but it's been so long I think the game is very different now. Yeah, I do kind of want to get back into that. For me, it would be hard to stream Satisfactory because my streaming system is literally a Steam Deck, which, you know, is a good machine, but cannot run graphically intense games and stream at the same time. One of the reasons why I'm playing Donkey Kong Country on the Game Boy Advance here today, because I don't have a lot of say in the matter. But I actually do want to, like, start playing Satisfactory again, because, like, I really enjoyed making big fuck-off factories. I liked doing a capitalism. Huh, okay. Did I just skip half the level? Bonus! Yes. Occasionally I'll start a Minecraft world that I refuse to let my friends in because they'll just destroy the landscape. You know what? Environmental preservation is very important. Oh god, this is gonna use all of my brain. This is gonna use all of my brain power, I said. I was correct. Get barreled, idiot. I think the last time I played Satisfactory the game was at like 0.8. Fucking... Oh yeah, the last time I played Satisfactory, there was like... Fuck, I didn't... Oh, no. The last time I played Satisfactory was at like, they still had like stuff in the game that was like, this is a placeholder. It was like alien materials that like had notes in the inventory that said, oh, by the way, this does nothing. We haven't built the system that actually uses this yet. So we have like fucking alien minerals like xenogoop, or goop isn't a mineral, what am I talking about? But like we have like alien ore, but it does nothing. Don't worry about it. #1 elite gaming moment of all time. See, the worst part about like reading that on the chat is that I have no idea what that was in reference to. It could have been in reference to anything that I've done in the last 30 minutes, and it would still be mean either way. Or not mean, but it would be a failure all of my own accord. Okay, so there's clearly something I can get to here. Can I just like... I just slap it? Come on. Because I was hoping Satisfactory would go the way of Subnautica did and add like a killer story, because Subnautica used to be just like a survival exploration game, then it added a cool story and it was peak. See, I feel like the thing we need to consider there is that the key part of that statement is that Subnautica added a good story. It wasn't the fact that Subnautica added a story that elevated the game, it was the fact that Subnautica added a story that was good. Like, Subnautica could have just as easily added, like, a story that was garbage and poo-poo and not good at all. Swordfish! Like, we have to remember that the story that they added was quite good. Like, it was meaningful, it was resonant. I'm told. I've never finished the game. Bonus! Okay, true. See, I'm right. I'm always right. I yearn for efficiency and automation, but in an allowing people to follow their true passions kind of way. See, that's what I like about Satisfactory. It's a very, like, capitalism-based game. Oh. It's a very capitalism-based game, but at the end of the day, it's not, like, beating you over the head with the fact that it's like, oh, you're doing an imperialism, you're, like, stripping the world for resources. It's like, yeah, you're stripping the world for resources, and it is for a private company, but, like, that's kind of the end of it, right? Although if they do add story elements, I'm sure they'll beat you over the head with that a little more. As they so rightly should. Ooh. Ooh, what's up here? Give me a bonus. Give me something cool. Oh. There is nothing, like, worse in a video game than when you think you're going, like, a super secret way and getting, like, super hidden bonuses, and then it turns out, like, oh no, that's the way we wanted you to go. That's where the exit is. Ugh. Also, if you're a monster fucker, you will love Subnautica 2. A crazy sentence, but I'm here for it. Oh, fuck. This is gonna be one of those levels with a croctopie, like, fucking chase after you, isn't it? I never got into Subnautica's story. I'm just there for the creatures. Hell yeah. They do have pretty crazy creatures in fucking... Oh! I will say, from what I did play of Subnautica, the creature design was pretty good. And you know what? The more I think about it, the more I do actually want to go back and play Subnautica. So, you know what? Someday. Someday. I think it's just the fact that it's a really realistic, like, water environment, and that fucks with me. Like, I think being underwater is scary. It's like being in space. There are only two things I'm genuinely afraid of in this world. One is being in space. Two is the concept of the human brain. But also, like, I guess being underwater is kind of like... Being underwater and being in space is kind of the same thing to me. Ethan, you didn't even see the Ghost Leviathan. Don't Google it, you'll see it one day. I think I saw the Ghost Leviathan on, like, one of those weird TikToks that was, like, size comparison of all of the Subnautica monsters. Which was a really great video to watch because everybody thought that the sea creatures that the video was going through were actually real and existed somewhere in the deep blue sea. It's like, no, you idiot. These are imaginary fucking video game monsters that aren't real and can't kill you. Yet. Okay, being chased by croctopie here, that's very stressful. Okay, up. Is this the right way to go? Oh! Okay, I think I saw a secret. I saw a secret path. Hidden tunnel! I don't care, I'm gonna sacrifice Donkey Kong. Subnautica is so refreshing, genuinely like a fun concept, well designed, good story, good gameplay. Yeah, I feel like a secret part of video games that not many people take into consideration is that, like, getting from point A to point B, or simply moving around in an environment in a 3D game, should be part of the core experience. Like, Subnautica is very slow. Like, you don't move very quickly, but you are moving underwater, and that is kind of part of the mystique, part of the fantasy, right? Much like Ship Space Hardbreaker, or rather Hard Space Shipbreaker, which just sounds like I've made up a video game name on the spot, but is actually a very cool video game that everyone should play because it's very nice. That one, you're floating around in space, disassembling spaceships with laser guns, right? And just even maneuvering around in zero gravity is incredibly stressful to me. Again, because of my aforementioned fear of space. But, like, the very fact that moving around from point A to point B is a key part of the challenge, or a core part of the experience of the game, I feel like that really elevates it, you know? It, like, it makes it more than just, you know, go here, do this. When the go here part is interesting, the do this part becomes even more memorable. I have no idea if any of that made sense. Hard Space Shipbreaker is a good game, and I need to go back and play it. I played it just long enough to, like, make a YouTube video about it, and then I never picked it up again, which is a common theme for me, and something that I need to address. Like, I made an entire video about that, like, fucking free-to-play orcs, like, death rally game, Speed Freaks. I made an entire video telling people that they should play that game because it's really good, and as soon as I finished that YouTube video, I stopped playing the game. I went back and played it a couple times, and you know what? It still fucks. It still fucks and I like it. Okay. Ha! This game is a really hard one to chat through because everything is trying to, like, kill me all at once. Shipbreaker is so good. Ah, it's so good. I love being a man in space who is basically an indentured servant for a company. That explains a lot about the video games that I enjoy. I'm not even gonna fuck with the minigame there. I'm not even gonna fucking do it. I'm back. My dog ate all my Donkey Kong games. That sounds like a lie. What was with the, like, general consensus that we had for trying to pin shit on dogs? Like, oh, you don't have something? The dog ate it. Like, that's... Why did we all, like, collectively have that as an excuse for things? Ah! I almost died. That was very genuine fear that we just heard there. Ah! Give me back my bird! Well, give it to me! See, like, fuck off. See, now that I have this bird, the level has just become easier for me. I think. Nope, the bird's about to die. The bird's gonna run off a cliff. Nope, the bird's not. The bird actually cannot die where they are, so I can just wait for it to come back. Come here! See, like, now that I have this bird, the level is just gonna become easier. So long as I have the bird, he says. Fucking hell. To be honest, I feel like a lot of stereotypes like that just purely come from TV, like pressured TV writers making the same jokes. Yeah. We didn't have a lot of variety in, like, TV content back in the olden times, did we? We just watched whatever was on the fucking ABC at 6 p.m., and that was it. See, that's the problem. We had too much content back in the day. We need less content. We need less content, and we need people to tell us exactly what content to watch. You know what I've been getting back into lately for that exact purpose? I've been getting real into listening to the fucking radio. Do you know how long I spent at my work, like, trying to figure out, like, what fucking Spotify playlist to listen to? With radio, I didn't need to give a shit about that. I could just load up a station, and guess what? They're playing the same 4 songs from the 80s, and that... Look before you leap, is all I'll say. I don't even have a checkpoint? This is... Why do they even give you the ostrich in this one? The ostrich just makes you kill yourself. Damn it. Walter White, where is the blue crystal? Gus, the dog ate it. Stupid. Breaking Bad open roleplay. Oh. I will spend 12 hours listening to Mexican radio, then that's fine. See, that's great. I honestly fucking love that, you know? Like, give me a radio station where I know none of the songs, I know none of the bands, give me something fresh to listen to. Give me, like, 98.7 Italio Disco FM. The weirder, the fucking better. I say, listening to the fucking same dad rock stations that play nothing but Fleetwood Mac and Guns N' Roses. Why did I say Italio Disco like that? That's how it's pronounced. It's Italian Disco. Italio Disco. Is there a problem? Here in Brazil, radios are still very present. Hell yes! See, radios are great because like, anyone can broadcast on it. Just get like a fucking radio disc and you have your own show. Public access radio, baby. Am I at the very start of the level again? I swear to fucking God I played this level like 7 times at this point. It's hyperbole. I've done this bonus level! This motherfucker drinks cappuccinos after 11 a.m. Get him! Yeah, Italio Disco. I don't understand what the problem apparently is. Okay, how am I supposed to... Okay, you've given me this bird. How am I like, you've given me this bird and a rope of which to swing. Yeah, I can't... Italio Disco. I don't understand what everyone's yelling at me for. I pronounce things perfectly, and I get it right the first time. Italo? That doesn't sound right at all. Honestly, fuck this bonus game. I'm not gonna fuck it. Why would it be Italo Disco? It's like Italian. Italio Disco. It's Italy. Italy Disco. As we all know, Italo is Italian for Italy. Or Italio. Sorry, I mispronounced it there. You were getting into my head is what you were doing. Okay. Finally, I get the fucking save point, so I don't have to do this entire level again. It's literally how it's Breaking Bad RPG like D&D. Now that's what we were fucking talking about, baby. Honestly, I just want to start, like, I'm fine. I want to start making, like, one-page RPGs just about random things. Honestly, I was actually like toying around with that for a little bit. I wanted to make like a micro RPG about the orcs from Warhammer, cause like, listen, the orcs can do anything if they believe hard enough. So I thought to myself, what if there was a mechanic that allowed the players to override the rules of the game master, but they had to believe? It's still a work in progress. I might make a YouTube video about it someday. Fucking punished orangutan con, get out of here. Say Italy with an O. Italio. Yeah, say Italy with an O. Italio. Yeah, that's... Italio Disco. I feel like I'm being punked. Am I being punked right now? You punking me? Also, fun fact, I think Italio Disco was formed in Germany, not Italy. It's like a German dominant genre. Same with Italio dance. Where is the I coming from? There's no I, it's the Y. Italy. Italio. I'm making sense. You're the one who's freaking loopy right now. Oh my god, Orc RPG Orc RPG would be so good. I mean, it's got the name right there. ORPG. Okay. Oh my god, Ethan, what? See, this is a great part about streaming. I have already forgotten what that could possibly be in reference to. Streaming is just people yelling at me, and I'm fine with that. I'm fine with being the funny little clown that people yell at, because you know what? That's a service I wish to provide. I love Italio Disco and Italio Dance. Well, clearly not enough to call it by its proper name. Fake fan. Bet you've never even been to Italy. Poser. Oh, fuck! It's okay, that was a tactical Kong sacrifice. By sacrificing Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong can remain. Which does break all of my morals because I fucking hate Diddy Kong, but that's neither here nor there. I would never yell at Ethan. That's a lie. People yell at me all the time. God gamer. Oh yeah? Name 3 Italians. Ariana Grande. Mahmood. The Dictator. I don't know who any of these people are. If you ask me to name an Italian, there would be 1 Mario and 2 Luigis, one of which we cannot legally talk about. Ethan would be the type of person to say GIF instead of GIF. That is the meanest thing anybody has ever said to me, and you're banned, starting now. Get out of here. Okay, is this light gonna be like a mechanic anywhere, or is this literally just to like decrease my visibility? This is such a huge pet peeve of mine with like classic and retro games, is that like they'll inexplicably throw some levels in there that's just like, hey, the challenge of this level is being physically unable to see what you're doing. And that's always to me been like, okay, this sucks. This sucks. And it's like, oh no, but if you like touch this torch or like get this flashlight, you can have momentary brightness that will like make the level like somewhat visible. I'm like, no. If the entire challenge of your like level, if the entire challenge of your game can be mitigated by me amping up the brightness on my emulator, then like that's not a challenge. That's just bad game design. It's like how in the original Pokemon games, right? I played Pokemon Red, not Fire Red, Red. Pokemon Red on the Game Boy Color, and in that game, there's that first cave that you need a Pokemon that knows Flash to get through, because when you use Flash, you know, it like illuminates everything and you can actually see through the fucking level, right? Or you can see through the fucking cave. In the original Game Boy Color versions of the Pokemon games, you could... Well, that's just not gonna die. You could, like, change the color scheme of the game itself if you pressed one of the arrow keys during the game's, like, startup sequence. And there was a particular color scheme that if you played the game in that, you could get through the dark cave because some of the pixels of the walls would be set to a certain color code that you could visibly see. So I was always able to get through that cave without having a Pokemon that knew how to use Flash, because I refused to take Flash because it didn't do any damage, and so I didn't let any of my Pokemon take it. When I was a kid, I would refuse to take Pokemon moves that didn't outwardly kill something, because I was a sociopath, I guess. Oh! Fuck this guy. What, you thought you have to... Oh, you have to use stalactites to be more challenging. Yeah. Fuck you, buddy. I'll just stand where the stalactites aren't. See? See? This isn't a challenge at all. I just stand here, and then none of the stalactites get me. Also, great job using the same boss twice, Nintendo. Shitty game developers. First time I played Hollow Knight, I got trapped in the cabin with no lamp, just winging it in the dark. Yeah, if... It always pisses me off when a game is like, oh, you just can't see. You just can't see. And it's even worse when in those games, you could feasibly see these things if you just amped up the brightness. I need to calm down. Is that a giant rat? I think it's a beaver of some sort. So a rodent, one way or another. You know, I haven't saved my game in a while. I love that this game just has an option to call funky. That's right, I forgot. You could just change worlds at any time and just ride around in the funky copter. I will save my game, though, because I am always paranoid about being in a game that hasn't been saved. Remember to save your work, folks. To be honest, the OG Pokemon games were kinda poo-poo caca, though. Mods, destroy them. Oh, let me take a look at my scrapbook before we go or anything. Now this is the feature that should be in every video game. Every video game should have a feature that allows you to browse JPEGs of various enemies. Look at that. This is gaming right here. That's my favorite render. Oh! Again, hate that frog. Hate that frog. Hate that frog. Ethan, I want you to listen to the Super Nintendo funky music. You will feel so much regret and loss. Okay, I'm gonna do it only to prove a point. Only to prove how wrong you are. I'm gonna prove once and for all that the Game Boy Advance version is the definitive version of the game. Funky Kong Music SNES. Funky Kong's theme song. Alright, I'm gonna listen to this. There's YouTube, so there's ads, so I'm just gonna let those play out while I'm on mute. There's another ad. So I'm just gonna... I refuse to play the ad at high volume because then I'm just gonna be shilling for companies that aren't paying me shit. Alright. Alright. Okay, you win. This is the superior version of the... This is funky. God fucking damn it. Alright, you proved your point. I'm a shitty garbage man who's bad at video games. Wait, we aren't even grooving yet? I'm glad you called me back. I almost missed out on true art. Yeah, video game. It's objectively better? Okay, fine, you're correct. Yo, I remember being a kid, I used to fucking love the factory levels of this game. Oh, fuck me. Like, I saw that, like, when I was a kid, I, like, played through these levels, and I was like, you know what? Industrialism is good, actually. Like, this shit right here, this shit fucks. Fear Factory is one of my favorite songs from the original soundtrack. I know, Fear Factory is slept on. Oh! Damn it. Ooh. I remember when I used I think it was on my old laptop, but I used to have two audio files like saved on my computer for any like opportunity that I would need them. One was called fear.mp3 and the other was called factory.mp3, and it was literally like the dun and the dun of the Fear Factory theme respectively. Anyway, that anecdote took too long to say and wasn't as interesting as I thought it was, but that's what you're in for. That's the Ethan experience. By the time I've said the thing that I've been trying to say, I have come to the conclusion that it wasn't worthwhile or good. But you know what? You still listen, and that's what I appreciate about you. You specifically. Fuck you, Kremling ass. Donkey Kong cunty too? Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Stupid barrel hurling traitors. Yeah, how was I supposed to see those? Like, they come into the screen mid-bounce. We're dropping the case low, huh? Kong. It does kind of sound like a slur if you put enough swaz on it. I'm not a particularly big fan of that. Fucking! I'm okay. I'm normal. Yes! Anytime one of these games give you a barrel that can roll, you always gotta follow it because it will give you a bonus level. What's the case, sir? It's like Kremlin. That's not really a bonus level, like that's just kind of... Let's just kind of get through the end. Okay. I got this. Huh! Ethan watched TNG challenge. I still need to watch the Orville. Like that's my sci-fi show of choice that I still need to catch up on. I don't know, I feel like I'm more of a Star Wars guy, if only for the fact that I've seen more Star Wars content than I have Star Trek content. And that's only because I've memorized enough useless Star Wars knowledge to maybe be okay in a trivia night, but also not really, because, like... What the... I didn't know the ground was gonna make me bounce like that. Fuck hell. Like, it's weird, because, like, the knowledge that I know about Star Wars... I have a lot of it, and I feel like it is mostly useless, because, like, it's not gonna help me in a trivia night. Because, like, if I'm at a trivia night, and, like, a Star Wars question comes up, it's always gonna be, like, who is the actor who played Luke Skywalker? Or, like, what year did Star Wars Episode 3 come out? It's not gonna be, like, what was the name of the blue elephant fucker, like, playing in the back of, like, you know, the Mos Eisley Cantina Jizz Band. Like, I'm not gonna get any points for knowing the name Max Rebo. And that's what upsets me. You're so good at video games. You're so good at video games, Ethan. Like, I'm gonna take that as the compliment I assume it was intended to be as. And not a damning indictment of my hand-eye coordination. I've never gotten why people compare Star Wars and Star Trek so heavily. It's literally just because they have Star and another thing in the name. Like, that's it. They are not comparable. Both in terms of, like, oh god! It's absolutely not what I wanted to do. The name of the blue elephant is Glumpshido. That's not true. Glumpshido is actually... He's a different guy, and knowing that upsets me to some degree. Fuck! Star Trek is gay space? What does that mean? I hate high fantasy, so I don't like Star Wars. I mean, that'll do it. That'll fucking do it. I mean, is it really high fantasy? Well, I guess it kind of is. It's got fucking space wizards and shit. I guess it do be having wizards, so technically it is. Technically the fantasy is high. And so am I. Weed. Star Trek is unbelievably gay. Well... I guess I'll just have to take your word for it. Did they have homosexuals in Star Trek? Oh, is that the thing where, like, everyone says that, like, Spock and Kirk were gay, even though it was, like, never on screen, but every interaction that they had was mildly homosexual? Is it one of those deals? How am I supposed... Spock and Kirk were basically canon. Listen, though, it literally was. No. Spock literally dry-humped Kirk when he was in heat. Oh, okay. I mean... I genuinely can't tell if you're fucking with me or not. Like, I know that the whole cockspurk... Cockspurk? Alright, that's the end of that sentence. Stand back, babe. My cock's about to spurk. Ugh. I will get banned on Twitch if I say that again. Spock in Heat sounds like a great band name. Okay. It's not like explicit because it was the 60s, but it was like pretty on the nose. See, listen, I'll take your word for it, but I will never see the program. I might watch the one with what's his face, Jean-Luc Picard. I do like the vibe of that one. I do like the characters in that one. I'll never watch the one with Kirk because fucking William Shatner was a dick to me personally. He's made an enemy of me. He knows what he did. That's TNG. You should see TOS first, though. Never. Ah! It's not like linear, but I feel it's like it sets the vibe up. TNG is basically Orville, though. Yeah, so I'm gonna just watch the Orville. That one has the Family Guy man in it, so that like appeals to me and my sensibilities. I like Seth MacFarlane. He's a funny man. Well, some of his stuff is. Come on! They're basically always on fire. How am I? Which is gayer, Star Trek or Star Wars? I mean, Star Trek has the unbelievable homoerotic tension between Captain Kirk and Mr. Spock, but Star Wars does have live slug reaction to lesbian kiss. Geordie LaForge is an incel? Okay, now at this point I think you're just making up words. You are just making up words and names and Spock, Kirk, Bones, gay. Now you're just saying stuff. Why is Diddy Kong so fucking red? Like, I haven't actually noticed how just, like, red he is. I know they're there! I know they're coming! I know... Geordie LaForge is a literal incel. The hologram episode with the lady scientist. Spoilers, please, I haven't seen the program. I haven't seen the show. No spoilers, please. Okay, okay, I knew that they were coming there. Okay, I'm in the zone. I'm in the fucking game. Diddy is so awesome, the Donkey Kong one. Fucking. As soon as I get a buddy barrel, I'm switching back to Donkey Kong. I don't fucking care what that does to my ratings. Fuck this little guy, and fuck his little akimbo peanut guns. Okay. I just need to remember that I can, like, kind of step on the fire, like, in the last few frames while it's going down. Because that's what I really need to do to get over, like, the last fire puzzle. Like, I can sort of jump on it when the fire's going down. Ethan is off tilt, now it's all better. I gotta lock the fuck in. I gotta feel the rhythm of Fear Factory, like, crawling through my veins. Okay. Whew, okay. This pole seems very, like, inconveniently placed, but that's fine. It's okay, only Diddy Kong's dead. Come on! Locked in. Is that how you play shooter games? No, I play shooter games with arguably worse posture than I've had this entire stream. I have consistently been forgetting that people can look at me and watch me while I do this. So I fully... Okay. Alright. I'm calm now. Maybe I'm just going too slow. I have to stop sprinting everywhere. Okay. My blood pressure is through the roof. And that's okay. My doctor said I needed more exercise. And you know what? This feels exactly like that. My heart is racing, my blood is pumping, and my skin is crawling. Okay. I'm awake, I'm alive, my skin is no longer sticking to the leather of my chair in the weird sort of midsection of my back between my crop top and my butthole. It's okay. This is gonna be the one. I am crawling in my skin. Okay. I've got this. I've got this. I've got this. I don't need your blessing. I don't need any encouragement. I don't need any pseudo words of wisdom. You, right now, in this moment, are meaningless to me. All that matters is the path ahead. Okay. My skin is crawling, I'll tell you that fucking much. I feel like there are ants on my body because people on the internet aren't gonna know that I'm actually good at video games. Yes, praise be the Omnissiah. The machine spirits need to bless me this day. That was almost a very close call. Okay, I need to start I'm very close to installing ROM hacks on my emulator to try and get me through this. But you know, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine, guys. Okay. Immediately cooked. Okay. Donkey Kong Country, more like... I have nothing. Are you using Visual Boy Advance? It's got save states. I will never, so long as I am alive, use save states in this stream. I'm playing this raw and as God intended. I want a count of how many lives I have at the end of this. I don't need that fucking bonus level. All it's gonna give me is some fucking bananas. It's gonna give me some fucking nanas and not much else. Whereas what I need right now is psychiatric help. Okay, we got this. Don't worry, Ethan, we believe in you. I don't! Therein lies the problem, isn't it? Actually, I'm gonna do the bonus level, because it's got the Donkey Kong tile in it, it's got the N, so... This may well be the worst night of my entire life. There is a fire inside me, the likes of which I have never known in my adult life. There is a rage that burns deep within me that I think not even a psychiatric professional would allow me to go about this world with. There is a hatred in me the likes of which I have never known. I'm dying inside. And if I can't get this done, I will delete my entire online presence. I will delete my Twitch, I will delete my YouTube, I will delete my Blue Sky, and I'm going to go live in a hole in Arkansas. Because that is what I feel I deserve. Because if I can't get through a simple level in a Donkey Kong platformer, I don't deserve anything. I don't deserve to go on like this. I'm questioning my space, not just on the internet, but in civilized society as well. It doesn't matter that I pay taxes. It doesn't matter that I work hard. It doesn't matter that I contribute to society. It doesn't matter. None of this matters. I try my hardest each and every day, and yet, what happens as a result? Nothing. There's never change. There's never progress. There's never hope. There's never joy. You can try your hardest and get nowhere. Success is a lie that the fortunate have given us simply to keep us in line. Look at these burning barrels. There is no justice here. There is no light nor peace. Wait. But there is a pattern. There's a pattern. I see it now. Short, long, gap. My God. The problem wasn't the inherent cruelty of the universe. I just couldn't see the truth. It was there. There for me to see with my own eyes. There is still good. There is still light. There is still life worth living. All is not lost. Even in our darkest moments, we can still see the patterns. We can still see how in the past and in life, terrible things have happened to us all throughout human history, and yet, through perseverance, we have gotten through to the other side. It's the pattern. It's always been the pattern of human nature, suffering, suffering, suffering without end, and then there is. And then there is light and life at the end of it, the likes of which we never thought we could know. And I've just realized all of the map markers, like all the dots connecting the levels between like all the little icons, they're banana peels. They're all the banana peels they leave behind because they eat so many bananas. Isn't that cool? Isn't there so many like tiny like fun little details in this game? God, what a fun little game. Wait, I thought they were just stars. No, look how the curve at the end. It's like a little slip of a banana peel. It's a banana slip. It's a slip blip. I don't know. Anyway. I didn't mean for that to start playing. Anyway, that was just an assault on my ears. Anyway, that's I think I'm gonna call it there. It's I don't think my blood pressure could take much more of that. But I am actually very surprised as to how far we got in this game, even with the 3 hours that we put to it. This game is a lot shorter than I remember. But you know what? That's fine, because good things come in small packages, and I should know that because I'm 5'2". Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the stream, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening. I'm going to be streaming next on Sunday, but I'm going to be streaming on a friend's channel. So, I'm going to be playing some video games with some buds of mine, so be sure to look out for that on my Blue Sky, and also my Instagram and other places as well. So I'll make a post about that closer to the time. But yeah, I'm going to be streaming again on Sunday with some friends somewhere else. So yeah, like and subscribe. I went to get a beer and soda. I hope I didn't miss an ego death that led to an improv performance. No, it's okay. I just had a midlife crisis. That's fine. That's what normally happens. Anyway, have a wonderful evening. I'll see you next time.